Nimenha. It is September 20th, and I have been in Zhengzhou for almost a month. It will be a month on the 25th of September, and at this point, I haven't really seen a whole lot, but we did have a 3-day break. It was for the Mid-Autumn Festival. I'm not really sure what the Chinese were doing, what events that they had, but I ended up staying in town mainly because I don't have my passport and I can't go anywhere without my passport. But fingers crossed that I will have my passport next week, and then I can leave for the very first break that we have, which is the first week of October. I think I have about 5 or 7 days off. And I'd really like to go to Xi'an and see the terracotta soldiers and see everything that is there, if I get my passport. So for the 2 days, I went downtown. I think it's downtown. Zhengzhou is so huge, it's hard to know exactly what part is what. And I went with separate teachers on separate days, and they both took me to kind of the same area. But on the second day, a friend let me borrow his camera. So I made a short clip of the bus ride that we took from down in the city center-esque, I don't know, and when we were heading back, so that you could kind of get a little bit of an idea of what it's like here, traffic-wise and in the environment. I apologize because there's some annoying sounds that pop up every once in a while. There was a cracking noise that I couldn't edit out. And I also kept the regular sound in. I didn't cut any of it out or add music or anything to this video because I wanted you to have the full effect of China or Zhengzhou in the city. I also want you to keep in mind that it's not as crowded as it normally is because people are out of town or they're home visiting their families. So remember that when you're watching it, that this is not a very busy day downtown. And I think that's it. I actually took some notes this time to see if I could keep it short and sweet. Is that even possible for me? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I did have my first experience with being the, I don't know, celebrity, where people were sneaking photos of me, or they would come up and ask me if they could take a picture with me, which I was like, okay, that's fine, but I'm going to charge later. And I just have to get prepped for when I become really huge and famous in China, and it's just going to happen to me all the time. Now, it was funny, and it's really interesting how people try to sneak your photo. There's all kinds of techniques. My favorite technique, I think, is the one where you pretend that you're standing in front of the person, and the person's supposed to be taking a picture of you, but really they're taking a picture of me. And then I did have somebody on the bus want to get my phone number, and it was almost like a crush. It was so cute. Yeah. But here in my neighborhood in CBD, that doesn't happen to me. So I'm not overwhelmed with it or freaked out about it or anything yet, I guess. Operative yet. I have a whole year left. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. Anyway, 4 minutes. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it gives you a general idea of what it's like and why I'm always so tired or overwhelmed. And remember, keep in mind, it is not as crowded as it normally is. Okay, I'm going to try and say goodbye in Chinese. 再见. Goodbye. I'll talk at you later.